Well, good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. As always, check us out on all of our social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And I have with me today one of our very own, our Vice Mayor, Carson Eddy Edwards. And Vice Mayor Edwards has something very special coming to town. As a matter of fact, I think everybody is going to love this because you can have a taste of whatever you want from the Caribbean. So, how are you doing, Vice Mayor?
I am doing well, Tamara G. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. So this is an amazing event that has been going on in the city of Miramar, and it's where you can actually visit the Caribbean all in one place at one time, right?
Right. Well, June is Caribbean American Heritage Month. And if there's a celebration for anything happening, then the city of Miramar is going to celebrate. So we have Taste of the Caribbean Islands. It was started by Commissioner Alexandra Davis. And I decided, well, this is such a great event to continue. So we're continuing it under my tenure.
Mhm.
And it's happening June 13th at 5 p.m. We're taking it to City Hall Plaza. And what we're doing this year, it's going to be a real taste. It's
Oh,
a
wow.
taste. So what we're having, we have a number of our Caribbean restaurants.
Okay.
And, the Caribbean is English, French, Spanish.
Mhm.
So you're going to get that journey through the Caribbean. So we've got restaurants like La Carreta. They're gonna
Mhm.
have some great Cuban food, La Castilla Tropical, some Dominican food. We've got Juicy Patties is gonna be there, right? We have Juana's Latin Grill. They're also going to be there. Of course, we have Lorna's Caribbean American rest cuisine. We've got Loom Caribbean cuisine. They're the new restaurant there on Pembroke Road. Sprouts will be there, So we've got Peter's ice cream with all the various flavors, ice cream. Island Things will be there. So it's a lovely, lovely variety of Caribbean food. Haitian, Dominican, Cuban, Jamaican, St. Lucian, Bajan, Trinidadian. And so we have these restaurants, and what we're doing this year, you're getting a little sample. So by the time you get a sample here, a sample there,
To
a
be
sample there,
full.
you're gonna be full. You're gonna be full. And we've got a mixologist that's gonna put on a really fantastic, dazzling show with her skills. And we have some entertainment. We've got two lovely DJs, CJ Hercules, who's
Yes.
got some Puerto Rican heritage, and we've got Lady Terra, who is our Selector Showdown champion for this year. So the
Nice,
two the
nice.
two ladies are gonna be dropping it real hot. You know what I mean?
And speaking of hot, the food is definitely going to be hot. I'm so happy that you guys have all of these different tastes of the Caribbean islands, Vice Mayor, because truly that is what Miramar and South Florida in particular are all about. It seems like it's always been a melding of cultures, and it just seems natural that people would come together and eat from all of these islands.
Well, I've said this on a number of occasions. Food and music, that's what brings us together as a community, and you realize sometimes the similarities with all the foods. They may have a different name. Empanadas and Jamaicans will call something similar to that patties,
Patties.
right? We all love plantanos, right? So the food is what brings us together, and the music, whether you're dancing to some reggae, some salsa, some merengue, some dancehall, some whatever it is, soca is in the mix, some
Oh,
bachata. So the music is just so we've got the taste of the islands, both on the food and the music. And of course, we've got some other vendors that's going to be there with some island flavors, some design clothes and stuff
wow.
like that that you could purchase. So it's just a lovely getting together as we celebrate June as Caribbean American Heritage Month. And this event is totally free.
And that's
Okay.
the best part about all of this is that, yes, you can taste of the Caribbean totally free, the Caribbean islands on Saturday, June 13th 5 to 10 p.m. at City Hall. Now, that is a new location, right? Because I think it was at the park in the previous
We
years.
we normally have it at the regional park in the but what we're doing, we're giving it a different look. We're elevating it, and it's gonna be a different look, a different feel, and a different taste.
Right.
But it's still a taste of the Caribbean islands.
And we want to make sure people know that. So again, it's going to be at City Hall, 2300 Civic Center Place in Miramar, not at Regional Park, because that's where it has been in the past. People may, go out there, but please come to City Hall on Saturday, June 13th from 5 to 10 p.m. Now, I want to ask this, Vice Mayor Edwards, is this a family-friendly event or will it be something that is just for adults to come out to?
Family friendly, and folks can register at tastecaribislands.eventbrite.com. That's tastecaribislands.eventbrite.com. Register and just come on out and come enjoy as we celebrate June as Caribbean American Heritage Month.
I love it. I love it. And of course, as you mentioned, Alexandra P. Davis used to do this, and now you have taken it over, and it just continues because, again, the city of Miramar. Now, what we do know, yes, the city of Miramar is a melting pot, and of course, all of South Florida, but our neighbors always come to have fun with us as well. And I'm sure you're inviting them all out from the south to the north to the east to the west.
We're doing this for our residents, and we're inviting visitors to come on into Miramar and come and enjoy the offerings that we have in the city of Miramar.
Sounds good. Well, I know people are going to take you up on it, Vice Mayor. Again, this event is happening on Saturday, June 13th. So it's a great Saturday night, family-friendly event or a date night. You could bring a date. That is Saturday, June 13th from 5 to 10 p.m. City Hall Plaza, 2300 Civic Center Place. And as Vice Mayor mentioned, I mean, even it's a little bit of everything. It is the Latin flavor. It is of course, Jamaican, you said Haitian, Bahamian, you've got some Dominican. That is going to be, I mean, if people have never tried any of these different foods, what would you suggest to them? Because obviously you're a world traveler, you've been everywhere. What would you suggest to them, if they're a little hesitant about trying something they've never tried before?
Well, this is the perfect place to try because you're going to get a sample. It's not going to cost you,
Mhm.
and you'll find out that you like it. And
And
then you could go explore deeper. So this is the perfect place to come. Try something. If you want to try some of the Latin stuff. Just come on out and sample the taste from the islands. We're gonna have some great food, some great samples. And if you've got a sweet tooth, we've got some stuff coming from some special place also that's gonna really, really have you wanting more. So please come on out and enjoy as we celebrate June as Caribbean American Heritage Month in the city of Miramar.
I love it too that you do have the sweets because normally once people finish eating, they're always looking for the dessert, and there's usually never any dessert. So you're going to make sure
We're
that you
gonna
have
we,
dessert
we
dish.
make sure we have some dessert there. We got the ice cream and we got plenty of sweet stuff that's gonna be there as well. So again, we're just inviting everyone Saturday, June 13th, 5 to 10 p.m. Miramar City Hall Plaza, 2300 Civic Center Place, a taste of the Caribbean islands.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Vice Mayor Carson Eddy Edwards. Again, they just want you to sign up just in case they want to know about how many people they're going to have. It's a totally free event. So tastecaribislands.eventbrite.com. And it is going to be a wonderful event. Again, family friendly. Bring grandma, bring the kids. It could be a date night. You can do that. You can bring your groups. If there are, women's groups, men's groups that want to come out and just enjoy the time. But I love the fact that people can sample each of the tastes from the Caribbean, and then, like you said, go and visit the restaurant
The
later
restaurant
on.
later,
Yeah,
right? And
exactly.
support our restaurants.
I love it. Thank you so much, Vice Mayor Carson Eddy Edwards, and we will see you on June 13th at City Hall, guys. That's the new place this year. It hasn't previously in the past been in the big park, regional park, but it's at City Hall this year. So don't forget that when you come, okay? On Saturday, June 13th, 5 to 10 p.m. I have something, it's on my calendar. I have something to do.
Okay. All right. Great.
Thank
Always
you.
a pleasure speaking with you, Tamara G.
Same
Good,
here, Vice Mayor.
good morning, Miramar.
And thank you for watching Good Morning Miramar.
Good.
Till next time, I'm Tamara G. See ya.